Hello my wonderful friends, Megas with you, and I'm excited about this video. This is a video that you can share with people because in this short video I'm going to teach you how to reach your higher self, how to reach your purpose and destiny, how to be born again, enlightened, awakened. All of this truth will be imparted to you in just a short time, so please pay attention. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. You cannot be blessed if you are listening to the world. Don't be moved by what the world is doing, okay? Because there is a spirit behind that world's thinking. There's a spirit of fear, of greed, of lust, of control, a spirit of survival, of the fittest. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and the perfect will of God. My friends, most people are fed by the world and not the Word. Do you remember we talked about yesterday that we are energy vibrating in a form, and the energy that you take into you, you become. If it's through food or if it's through your eyes or ears, you become that energy that you intake. We do not want to shape ourselves around. We do not want to conform around the world. We want to be transformed. It's an inner thing. It's a metamorphosis that takes place, like when the caterpillar turns into the butterfly. My friends, you were meant to fly and not crawl. You will always be frustrated until you fly. So you must only read things, watch things, and hang around with people that bring out your wings and not the crawl. So how is one transformed? Can you be transformed just by discipline alone? Well, look at the Pharisees of Jesus' time. Look at the religious people of today. They look the part, they talk right, but their old nature always comes out. They're dead inside. You need a new mind, new DNA. Do you remember we were talking about DNA and how you can open up that spiral and express those genes you want to, or you can close that spiral and repress them and not express them? We need to do more than that. We need to remove those genes. We need to remove the sin and error from our lives so we don't pass it on to the next generation. You have control to rewire your brain, and you can rewire your very energy. If you watch something all the time, if you read something all the time, you become it. Think about it. That's what school does. It directs you what to read. You go in a student, but you can come out a doctor. How do they do that? They don't inject you with something that turns you into a doctor. No, they feed your mind. You will become what you feed your mind. I remember when I was a young man, and the 80s talk shows had such a presence in our society that people started to act and talk like those talk shows, and it was not a good time for society. Today you have the Real Housewives, and you have the dance moms, and people trying to emulate that, and the media can direct how society acts. And I think it's kind of odd. I don't know if it's connected or not, but in mythology, there was the goddess Medea, and she would control with her cunning. She would kill by poisoning. She would kill her own children. And that's exactly what the media does today. It poisons the mind. It controls by cunning, and it kills its very watchers. What spirit are you listening to? I remember my dad, he's a very successful businessman, and he taught many others to become successful and multimillionaires. And his main advice was only take financial advice from a rich person. Who are you taking financial advice from? Who are you taking advice for your spiritual life? Who are you taking advice for the health and your diet and your exercise? Are they someone where you want to be? If you take the course of this world, it will take you where it is going. I love the story of the prodigal son, and when he was laying there in his filth, and his mind went to his father's house, and he thought of all the good that was there. That is a perfect example of us in this world. You might be lying in your sin and filth, but think of your Father's house. Have a change of thought. Change what you are thinking. And then he said, I will arise and go where I am thinking. You will arise and go to where you are thinking, where you put your thought. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you thinking about? What energy are you taking into? That's what you will become. I'm going to ask you to do something today. It's not enough just to hear this and understand it, but you must choose to make the change. The Magi teach, and Jesus taught, and Zarathustra taught that God is all good, all love. To come into alignment with that all good God. Let your energy and his energy be the same. That is the Christ mind. That's being born again, awakened, enlightened. When your energy merges with good Spirit's energy, when you become unconditional love, you become peace and joy. No matter what's going on around you, you vibrate that. You start to create your own atmosphere. The atmosphere around you does not create you. You change the world. The most powerful force in the world is good spirit, is love, peace, joy. And you must come into alignment with that. Every day you are given a choice to go with good energy or evil energy. There's two energies in the world, two religions in the world, good or bad. So in everything, I'm going to ask you, really concentrate on this for the next couple of days. Every decision you make, is this good energy or is this bad energy? And I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to have to make the change or you will never live in Asha. You will never change your DNA and you will keep passing down to the next generation the same sin, the same addictions, the same bondages. The world will never change until we make the change. And then the world changes. So I want you to think when you go to eat, okay? I'm going to ask you to go to a vegetarian diet because if you are killing animals, okay, killing is of the evil spirit. Good spirit is a creator, life giver. The evil spirit is a destroyer, is a killer. You cannot kill and be in good energy. It's that simple. Sorry if you don't like that. Sorry if you don't want to follow me anymore. But you will come back when your life falls apart. You'll think, where's that guy with the orange hat and a beard? I need to find him on YouTube. Come back. You're always welcome. I love you unconditionally. But I'm not going to lie to you. You must come into alignment with life, not death. Okay, when you go to spray poisons around your yard, you must think poison. The name alone tells you that's something bad. That's of the evil spirit. You can't do it. You can't kill the weeds. You can't poison the earth anymore. You must do only the highest good. And you might be thinking, well, I was taught that the world will fall apart if I don't do these things. You were lied to. That's the lie illusion. That's what keeps you in bondage. You must trust God. Come into alignment with God and trust him that he's going to protect you, provide for you, that he's a loving Father that will take care of you. So make a decision today to live only in the highest energy. You're going to have to change what you're watching on TV. You cannot watch the news. You cannot watch programs that have perversion, that have fear, that have hate. You cannot watch those energies because you will take it into you. You're going to have to read different books. You're going to have to hang around with different people. You're going to have to make changes. But my friends, it will pay off. You might think you're losing something. You're losing the lie, the illusion, the bondage, and you will come into Asha, God's perfect thought. A perfect creator made a perfect world, and it's there waiting for you just to come into alignment with and step into you. It's worth it. I love you guys. I believe in you guys. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and share this message with someone right now today. Love you.